Morning everyone. We're doing something a little bit different today. We're not riding our bike, we're going to dig a trail, a new trail in our local woods. So I've got Eddie with me. He's hard at work down there, you can just see him, and we've got Poppy as well. She's mulling about. So we're going to try and build a new trail, completely different. We've never rode it. We've been eyeing it up for a little while, and it looks okay. It's going to go into 2 sections, and hopefully it'll have a few features that we kind of like riding, and it'll be a little bit flowy. So join us along the way and see how we get on. So as you can see, that didn't take too long at all, to be honest. We've done a rough shape. Got our first kind of, that's our corner, it's not bermed yet. We'll try and berm it up a bit better than this. Eddie's starting on the second part now, so we're going that way, as you can see. And there's a wee fern on the left hand side. We're going to go around the fern and come back this way. So I'll put you back on 2 time lapse, and hopefully it won't be too bad looking at time lapse. Yeah, take a shape. You might be able to see that, well, you can see this tree. Behind that tree there's a wee kind of dead log there. We're going to go between that and the tree and go down there. So that's the next bit. Right, we are making good progress. There's the berm that we went now around the tree. There's the stump there in the ground. And we're going to come around here, so Eddie's just finishing off that corner there. So we're going to come from the corner, it's a straight line, all the way down to here. It's a little jump, a natural jump. So we may put a lander, but there's a natural slope down there, we'll see how it goes. May build it up a little bit so it's not too kind of a down slope jump. I'd rather it was a bit more flat and give you time to set yourself and pop. Morning everyone, we're back, day 2. It's not the day after, it's just our second day digging. It must be 2 or 3 weeks that we were here last time. We've got another body with us today. George is with us, and I have a new tool, and it is the digging hoe. Here they are here, so you can see them. So we've got our digging hoe, and I've got, I think that's the Matic, which have come in superb, and we're going to crack on with our build here, try to dig in the berms and maybe dig in the actual trails as well, making them a little bit more horizontal, but obviously not too horizontal. I'm going to put it back onto oh, I forgot the name. What am I thinking of? Time lapse. Yes, I'm going to put on time. Thanks, George. On time lapse once again, so it's a bit quicker for you. But anyway, let's get on with the dig. So that's the end of dig day 2. So we've got to call it early. We've got things to do. It's taking shape. It's looking good. 2 berms there are looking superb. First one looks more or less there. Second one, I think it's a case of riding it. Then we'll see if that's more or less there. So we're doing okay. We're going to work on the next bit, as you've seen, and then George is making headway on the 3rd berm, which is probably going to be the last big berm that we're going to do. What a peeps! Day 3, we're back on the trail dig, and we just come back and it's absolutely blowing a hoolie today. It's windy as, so we're going to try and be as safe as we possibly can. We've had a look at the trail, and surprisingly it stood up really, really well. So today's jobs are going to be, I'll show you if I turn it around. I just want to tidy that bit up. Eddie's on the berm there. He's Gonna get that sorted, and then we're gonna tidy up down to there and get that berm. So, oh no, it's there. I'm getting ahead of myself. So from here all the way along to here. So hopefully we'll get that done today. Put you on time lapse again. Let's see how we get on. This is probably our first proper trail build, full trail build. And I know you proper trail builders out there will probably see lots of mistakes, so be gentle, we're still learning. But if you do have any good tips, please put them in the comments below so we can all learn from them. Welcome back everyone, day 6, and the weather's a bit awful again, just raining. Not too cold, but it's a horrible rainy rain. Since day 6, since before here, we showed the guys the trail, and we invited them to give it a bit of a ride, a pre-ride, just to let us know how we were getting on. And it was a night ride, so it was a bit awkward anyway. But we did find that the corners were far too tight. That's the one we're going to do, too tight. The switchback was too tight. So we're back today to kind of widen them. So if I just show you here, when the guys were going into it, were really kind of going there, it was stopping them, and going over there. And that one wasn't too bad over here, but it still needs widening just a little bit. So that's what Eddie, and looks like Bella's helping with. Kind of. Oh, there we go. Yeah, she's digging away. Great, good on. So what I'm going to do this time, I think I'm going to go back to where, if you can see this branches here, it might have to come back to there, because when you look from this view, it kind of looks as though it's proper up. So I'm going to do that, pull that back. I may go to there, or I may move it out of the way, but we'll decide as I'm going on, but I think that's the line. So back to time lapse, and we'll see how we get on. So see you in a minute. Everyone, welcome back to day 7, I think it is. And in day 7 I am going to try and stake the berm so we can make it a little bit bigger. I'm going to widen this part of the entrance just a little bit bigger as well, so it tries and forms a better curve. And I'm going to scrape down some of the soil that's at the top here just to make it the gradient a little bit better. So that's day 7's job. Stick with me, and I'm going to put it on time lapse so you can see how we get on day 7. This was probably my biggest mistake. The posts were probably a little small, and the scrap wood I used is horrendous, but it was the only wood I could get my hands on at the time. From behind it does look a bit of an eyesore, but I've now planted lots of ferns that disguise the woodwork quite well, so you can't really notice the burns from below unless you're really looking for them. Now remove the 2 front posts sticking up because they weren't really needed, and it looks a lot tidier now. Well, there we go. That was the end of the shift. My battery on the GoPro has gone flat, so I've got to do this on the old iPhone. So I'm going to show you what we did, because today I thought it was a good shift. I'm going to switch you around so you can see, but I thought that was a good effort today, and nice progress made. So I've widened the trail a bit, so it's more of a bigger arc, and I have now benched it. So there we go, that's the bench. It looks quite good actually, I think. I'm quite pleased with that. Just pan that around. Not bad, not a bad day's work that. On to day 8 and maybe some finishing touches. This berm has caused the most problems. You can't really tell from this view, but it's fairly steep, which makes you plough into the corner. We've revamped it numerous times, and the last time we rebuilt it, one of the lads, Callum, came up with some really good ideas, so now it works much better. Maybe still needs a way extension to it, just to finish it off, but that's it. This final berm is getting tweaked so it's not quite a steep run into the drop, which you'll see getting made in the next video. So make sure you like the video and subscribe to see how we get on. You'll also see the second half of the trail, which has a nice little wall drop. So see you in the next video and keep practicing.